Howdy everyone, Pete Daddy here. Today I wanted to share with you the best way to craft this Prime Icon Upgrade SBC right here. I've mentioned a couple times in passing that you could craft one of these basically for free, and I've had a couple people ask me, how do you do that? So I thought I would give you some detailed instructions, a little bit of a how-to guide on what you need to do. But first and foremost, let's just take a look what is required in this Prime Icon Upgrade SBC. It requires basically a team of the season player or a team of the week player and an 88 rated squad with 55 chemistry. Now this has been a very popular SBC. It's caused all of the fodder on the market, you know, those 83, 84, 85, 86 rated cards to just skyrocket. And last I looked, this SBC costs around 300,000 coins, which is very expensive because, you know, there's lots of icons out there that are not worth that much. But if you could craft one of these for free, then everybody's a winner. You get to roll the dice, hope for that Hullet or R9 or Eusebio or Cruyff for someone epic like that without having to lose any coins from your club. But let me go over how we do this, and the main way that we're going to craft it is through some of these league-wide SBCs, but it's going to be these specific league-wide SBCs as CONMEBOL Libertadores and CONMEBOL Sudamericana. These are the best way to craft the cards that you're going to need, and out of each one you can get 3 88 rated cards and a 90 rated card. So that's from the Sudamericana one, and this is from the Libertadores one. So you're getting close, you're basically completing it. Let me show you guys what you will end up with right here. I've created this squad. Once you've run it through 8 times, all you need to finish the team is an 81, an 81, and an 82. So very cheap cards that pretty much all of us have in the team. Or if you needed to buy them, you know, this is probably, you know, 3,000 to 5,000 coins that you would need to spend if you needed to buy those. And you don't even really need any chemistry. You can see our chemistry is already at 71, and you only need 55 chemistry to complete it. So I was going to show you guys what I need to do, kind of explain to it. I think some people have been intimidated by this Libertadores and Sudamericana SBCs. They are a little strange, but I'll try to go over some of the tips. I guess first and foremost, let's look through these. Let me show you what you need to be on the lookout for as you are packing things, because there's certain things, especially in the Sudamericana. Basically, if you get any rare players from Uruguay, Colombia, Chile, or Argentina, you want to hang on to those, because if you see the requirements for these, and this is 4 parts of it, and these are really easy to do once you start knowing what you need to look for. These 4 parts require no Libertadores players or Sudamericana players, so you don't need any special cards to complete 40% of the Sudamericana SBC. But what you do need is rares, and you see on this one you need 11 rare players, and 6 of them have to be from Argentina. So this is the most stringent one, the most requirements, but you do get a premium gold players pack for completing it, so, you know, not a bad pack at all to get back. And you'll just start packing these left and right. It only requires a 75 rating, you know, so as you get those Argentinian players that are rare, make sure to just hold on to those to the side, because those are slightly pricey on the market. So just keep in mind that. Same thing for Chile, but you see here how the requirements get less stringent. So you'll see Chile players here are 5, but you only need 6 rare players. So you don't even necessarily have to have rare Chile players. It makes it a little easier to complete, but you don't have to have that. Same thing with Colombia. 5 Colombia players, but only 6 rare players. And you'll also see, look how the rating comes down. You only need a 68 rated squad for Colombia. You only need a 65 rated squad from Uruguay. So as we do the bronze pack method, and that's another, we'll get to that in just a minute, bronze pack method helps immensely with this. So you only need 4 rare players, but 5 from Uruguay, and you only need a 65 overall rating. For Colombia, 68 rating. From Chile, a 71 rating, and Argentina, a 75 rating. And this Argentina one is probably the one that's it's not even challenging to complete. It's maybe the most expensive one if you don't have some of that stuff in your club, because as you're searching for rare Argentina players, you'll notice that all of them are going for, excuse me, for about 2,000 to 3,000 coins. You'll find some cheaper, but you know, you need at least mostly gold or high-rated silver if you're going to complete that one. So, and also you'll find that some of your rare players may be from that Argentina's first division, the Superliga for Argentina. So So sometimes it's maybe a little bit harder to link because you're not necessarily able to link them to other like La Liga or Serie A players. Now there's plenty of Argentina players there. I'm just saying you end up with certain rares from countries that maybe are hard to link, like from the Mexican First Division, the Liga BBVA MX. So can be a little bit harder to link. It's not hard at all. I'm just saying that that's probably the hardest one, and it's not hard at all. Now, as far as the Libertadores goes, everything but one requires Libertadores cards. And this last one here for Argentina, it does require a similar thing. 6 Argentina players, 5 rare players. So, and then this one's a 78 rating. So it's a little more stringent again. But like I said, just be on the lookout. Any rare Argentina cards you get, just make sure to set them to the side. Just keep them because you're going to be using them and recycling them through. The next thing I just kind of wanted to go over is, and I think this is maybe where people get a little confused, and what we'll do, we'll go through one of these and complete this one. I'll just show you guys because I only need one more section on this, and I was going to go through how I would complete like a stage of an SBC. So we'll go through that in just a minute once I get through some of this other stuff. But the best way to find them in your club. Now, one of the hardest parts about this is they're hard to search for. So if you search in your club by special, you will find them. So what I usually do is go low to high. But let me just go over some of this weirdness. First and foremost, there's 2 different versions of these black cards. There's 2 different competitions. It's kind of like, for people that aren't aware, it is kind of like Champions League and Europa League in a way. Where here in the CONMEBOL, they have a Libertadores and a Sudamericana competition. So these solid black background cards are the Libertadores cards, and these ones that kind of have that snowy background are the Sudamericana cards. And within that, most of them are found, there's different leagues, so they link a little bit differently. Let me just pop a couple Sudamericana cards out here just to show you what I'm talking about. And, just try to get a good sampling of some of these because they can be a little bit harder to link. Anybody who's done league-wide SBCs, you just find players from that one club. They're all going to link automatically. It's no problem. It's, not a big deal. But here with these Sudamericana cards, they can be from 4 different leagues. It can just kind of be some different things. Let me just try to make sure I'm getting some stuff from everywhere. Just check this out real quick. Okay, so I think if I do that, that probably has about everything. So what makes these a little bit weird is if you look down here, if you look at the league, like this Cecilio card is from the Argentina First Division. This Colombia card, this Martinez here, is from the Colombian First Division. You can also have, let me just make sure to get one of these just to show you. I think there's a total of 4 possible leagues they can be from. Let me just get the other one out here. Make sure it's a Sudamericana card. So there we go. So they can be, and this one's from the Chilean First Division. And then you have some that aren't, you have teams that are competing in these competitions, but EA doesn't have enough of those players. Like, it's kind of like a lower league, basically, that EA doesn't have the entire rights to the entire league for, or maybe there is just such a low rated division that they're not going to have all the cards. So you can see here that you have Sudamericana cards. So there's 4 different leagues for the Sudamericana ones. You can have Sudamericana cards, you can have Colombian First Division, Chilean First Division, and the Argentina First Division. So those are the leagues. So if you see here, if I put out this, I mean, it's not going to link because it's not a right wing, but, and then this one from Chile, the Chilean First Division, you can see there's no link. It's a red link right here. And that's because they're different leagues. So even though they're both Sudamericana cards, they do not link at all. So you've got to either link on country or by the league, just like the normal links. But it's just kind of confusing until you get used to it. And, it took me a little while to get used to it here. Like you can see here, these are both Sudamericana League. So they have a, just a regular link. It's not a strong link there because the country doesn't match. But so that's kind of the key there. They can be from 4 different leagues, but then they can also be from multiple countries. And, just when you're searching for these, the main countries you're going to search for are Argentina, Chile, Paraguay, Peru, Venezuela, Ecuador, Bolivia, and Uruguay. Now, there's a couple other ones out there, but those are probably the main countries you're going to be searching for and trying to link some of these things around. So, like here, we have 2 Peru players from Sudamericana. So if we put both of them out there, we have that green link because they're both from Peru and they're both Sudamericana. So that makes it, like I said, it's a little confusing, but just kind of keep that in mind. It's basically, it's like, trying to think of it more, like I said, like Champions League and Europa League. I think most of us are more familiar with that. It's kind of like if you were trying to do a Champions League SBC and, you had Real Madrid, you had Liverpool, you had Napoli, and you had Bayern Munich, and you were trying to link those players, you wouldn't be able to link Lewandowski with Dries Mertens, they wouldn't link because they're different leagues and different countries. So, just kind of think of it that way. And so they're all just kind of thrown in there to this. And so that's what you're looking for. Now, what makes it a little bit harder when you're looking on the console, you cannot search for Sudamericana or Libertadores players specifically. On the web app and on the console app, the companion app, you can, or the computer app, you can search for Sudamericana and Libertadores players. So the way we search for them makes it a little bit different. And let me just go ahead and do that. Let's clear this squad out. I thought that's what I would do. I'd show you guys how I craft one basically from scratch. Or actually, let's do this first. Let me just show you again. One of the best things that you're going to be able to do is bronze pack method. So let's just go and buy some bronze packs. And the other thing I've done here, I've crafted, I only had like 2 out of 10 when I started this. And I've saved all my packs. So we will open up all these packs together just to see what we get. You see here, we get a lot of silver players. And silver players, it's not as exciting because, you're not going to get that Ruud Gullit icon moments or Neymar headliners, but you're going to get a lot of value back. You're going to get some more of the CONMEBOL players back. You're going to get some of those silvers that maybe go into another Leaguewide SBC. Silvers you can sell for 4,000 to 5,000 coins. So, you're still going to get a lot of value back. And by the time you open all your packs and crafting these, you can do these basically for free if you just play your cards right. It's really not that hard. So we'll just open up a couple bronze packs. Let's just see how long it takes us. I usually do premium bronze packs. You can certainly just do bronze packs. The main reason I do premium bronze packs is because I want the better chance to pack a squad fitness card, because I always need squad fitness cards. But let's just see how long it takes us to get any Sudamericana or Libertadores cards, because these are going to be a great way to be able to build your team out. And you can see right here, first pack, we got a Bolivian striker from Sudamericana. So that is perfect. And, as far as your bronze packs goes, what you want to do, we got a League on bronze as well. So let's see if he's going for anything. Not going for a ton. Some of the bronze players are not selling for as much. I could even keep them, but we'll put them out there for 250 coins. You could certainly sell, like this one, a Brazilian center back, I would sell as a rare card. People will need him. I'll put him out there for 350. He will sell for sure. Any of the rares will sell eventually, but generally what I do, I just put them into the club, and then we're going to recycle some of our bronze players and put them into silver upgrade packs, or I think they're maybe called bronze upgrade packs, but you get silver players back in return. We'll just quick sell all of this. A lot of time these training cards will sell. Physical can be a little bit harder to sell, so I'll probably just hold on to that for now. Just quick sell all of that. We'll send all that to the club. And our very first pack, we got a Sudamericana card. We'll open up, let's just say, we'll open up 4 more packs. That would be 5 packs, just so you guys can see a good sampling of this. It's basically impossible to lose money on bronze packs. We're going to pack something eventually that's worth, a couple thousand coins that'll pay for all of these packs. You're just going to keep grinding. And even the bronze contracts will sell, which is kind of crazy. So here we got a Liga NOS and we got a Saudi card. So these can sell. So I saw 600, 450. I'll put them out there for about 500. You don't necessarily have to be the lowest price on bronze cards, because there's not a ton of supply out there. So you can sometimes just wait, like someone will eventually buy this one for 250, and then there may not be another supply of them. So you can see that was the lowest. I'll just put this one out there for 400. Eventually, once you relist it, and if you're using the companion app, or if you can just get to your console just to relist, you just want to relist. That's one of the keys on this too. Making sure they're always out on the market ready to sell. And the other thing you're getting tons of fitness cards. That saves you lots of coins on squad fitnesses as well. It's a little more annoying. You have to go individually, player fitness, but still you're not having to pay for squad fitness cards, which is nice. So like I said, we'll open 3 more of these, see if we can get any more CONMEBOL cards or any other good cards we can sell. You know, I think from that last pack, we made a couple hundred coins off of them. This one here, you know, we've got 2, pretty much any card. Like this one is probably a perfect example, going for 200 coins. But there is a Chinese Super League SBC, so I will list any of them that will sell for 200 coins. This one, Liga MX, now has one, and this could be a perfect example right here. So we just got, you know, this one is out there for 2,000, but the other ones are out there for 3,900. I'm going to put them out there for about 3,000, I think. And, you know, right there, 3,000 coins selling pays for 4 bronze premium packs. So just this one pack right here is paid for pretty much 4 packs, not even counting all this other stuff that we did. So these I just, again, get rid of. The healing cards won't sell. And even here, we got 200 coins back. Perfect. These, any duplicates I have, I will throw out there for 200 coins. Usually they sell. If I don't have the room on my transfer list, then maybe I'll quick sell them. But generally, if I have a duplicate, I will just go ahead and list it for 200 coins. So I think we have 2 more packs to open. See if we can get any more Sudamericana cards. And again, this is a grind. I didn't really cover the time investment on this. It's not that bad, really. It takes approximately 25 to 30 minutes to go through an entire CONMEBOL SBC once you get going at it, once you get going good. And, you know, when you think about it, playing a game takes about 15 minutes, you know, roughly in there, maybe a little bit more, a little bit less, just depending. But for roughly the same amount of time, like when you play a game, you get, what, 500 coins? If you complete one of those CONMEBOL SBCs and take a 90 rated card, you're basically bringing 50,000 coins of value into your club. So, I mean, it's a much better for your team building to craft some of this stuff, to grind some of this stuff, than it is to just play the game. And it's crazy. But right now, especially with how much SBC fodder is going for, grinding the game is one of the best things you can do. So let's just see if we got anything decent here. Nothing that great. You know, I maybe could sell something. Like I said, these contracts surprisingly will sell if you relist them enough. I'm surprised that they sell. We'll get rid of all these. Let's just see. Is there anyone... You know, this one would maybe sell, but, you know, this is also what I was talking about here. You know, we were saying we need Uruguay players. This is an Uruguay bronze right here that will fit in perfectly when we do that Uruguay portion of the SBC the next go around. So I guess I will just hold on to him. But you can see right here, we could sell him for, you know, 700 coins easily. So getting that Uruguayan right back will help us out the next go round. We do have a Frenchman from the English 3rd Division. I'm sure he would sell as well. Maybe I'll just sell him, you know, just to get a little bit something back. You know, we got that one last time. It's worth about 3,000 coins. But, you know, as long as you just keep making a little bit each pack, you know, a couple hundred coins, and then you'll hit those cards where it's worth 2,000 to 5,000 coins, that will make up for the rest of it. Plus, we're going to turn in all these players to get silver SBs, to get silver players. We'll do that in just one second. We'll do one of those, I guess. So, you know, I think this is the last one. It doesn't really matter. You know, you guys get the idea. But just the other way I'd recommend it, or the way to kind of think about it time-wise, and there we go. We got a squad fitness. That is always beautiful. I love seeing those. But one thing to think about it from a time perspective as well, I would probably recommend trying to do maybe one full SBC a week. You know, so if it takes roughly 25 to 30 minutes to complete one, if you do one of those a day, you'll be able to open up 4 Prime Icon packs. So if you can just, and that doesn't take that long, you can do it. One of the nice things, you can do it on your phone. You know, if you're just hanging out on the couch or something, pick up your phone, get on the companion app, you know, buy a few of the players, you know, just, you know, then you're spending a little bit of time working on your team, getting some of this stuff taken care of, and it's fairly easy to do. Here we have a Saudi League player, probably 200 coins, but that's fine. Again, any bronze you can sell for 200 coins at this stage of the game is great, and that just goes into it. Squad fitnesses, those are going for, last I looked, about 800 coins, and even to buy them for 800 coins, you kind of have to refresh, and try to snipe one. So squad fitnesses are amazing to get through here. I do hold on to my kits. I'm just weird about kits. And, this card and managers, keep an eye out for managers. Dutch managers actually go for several thousand coins. They may be down a little bit, but generally Dutch managers will. There's not a lot of Swedish managers. If there was like a new Zlatan card or something like that, this manager would skyrocket and would go for a lot because there's not a lot of Swedish managers. And people will buy like a Zlatan card and then they want to get them on full chemistry. And I'm not saying that, I'm saying if there was a new Zlatan card. So just keep your eyes out for managers. Some of them are actually worth a decent bit of coins. So you saw that. Now for this, we would go into our squad building challenges. And right now is even better. But normally where you would do this, you'd go over to upgrades, do this bronze upgrade, and get your 2 silver players. Right now, there's something going on with a special bronze upgrade where you get 3 silver players back. So this makes it even easier. The thing I love about this the most, and I probably would not even love the bronze pack method as much if this didn't work, but you can use the squad builder. So all you need to do, quality bronze, rating low to high, and hit build your team. Now you do kind of need to look at it a little bit. We want to make sure we're not giving up. Like you see here, it's trying to submit a lot of our CONMEBOL cards, but you just kind of go through here, put out some of the ones that are probably from the bench. We can put out 2, and even those MLS cards there would probably sell. Usually I try to look through them. But, I'm not that worried about it right now. Let's just see if we can finish building this out. And if we do this, will we have enough? We lost a little bit. Can we link anything? Probably easy. Usually I have a ton of English 4th division stuff. Let me just see if I can go English 4 center back. And yeah, you can see there where we've got tons and tons and tons. We open up tons of bronze packs. You end up with lots of stuff. You submit it. You get your 3 silver players pack. And again, that took, probably 30 seconds. And if I got rid of some more of my CONMEBOL cards, would make it even easier to go through. But then, we'll open up this one. We'll save the other packs. Here, the 3 silver players packs. And here's where you'll get some more of your CONMEBOL cards. You'll get some other cards that you can use for league-wide SBC. So, it's just a constant grind of the game. So here, didn't really get anything good from this one. And that happens from time to time. We did our rare one. We are able to sell our tradable one. So we'll get a few coins back into the club. But again, it's just part of the grind. Sometimes you're going to get that Norwich center back, and sometimes you're going to get what we just got right there. So it's just the grind. But what I wanted to do now, let's go through one of these SBC sections because I've only got one more section to complete. And I thought before I completed it, I was going to complete it, off camera. But I thought we could go through this and I can show you the process of how you would complete one of these. And this one's actually slightly more challenging just because it has 3 center backs and wing backs. So the center backs and wing backs can be a little more pricey. But let me just show you the process for going through some of those. We'll try to just buy everyone off the transfer market from this, just so you can see the process. So what I'm going to do, what do we need rating wise? 62 ratings, so we can end up with lots of bronzes. So I'm going to go through here and try to do, let's just try Peru. And you'll pick some of these countries. I'll set it for 300 coins. So I'm not finding anything quick on Peru. Let's try Paraguay. Let's see if we can find anything there. So we're getting lots of silvers. See if we can find anything there. We're looking for Sudamericana cards, so not finding anything on Paraguay. Let's look for, let's try Chile. So we're just trying to find something, trying to find the best deal out there right now. So here's a 56 rated for 500 coins. I still kind of feel like I could do a little bit better. And honestly, I'm going to go ahead and buy this one while I'm here. It's a duplicate, that's fine. But that's a decent deal of 400 coins for a Libertadores striker. We'll go ahead and buy him. We'll be able to use him at some point as well. He will be a duplicate, but that's fine. It's no big deal. Like I said, when you see the deals, just go ahead and buy them. So let's try a different country. Let's see. Argentina can sometimes get a little expensive. So let's try like Venezuela maybe. Can we find any Venezuelan strikers? that are gonna be in the deal. Okay, so here's one for 500. 500 may be what we have to pay. That's slightly more than what I would like to pay, but it's not bad by any means. But we'll go ahead and buy the Venezuelan striker, and we'll go ahead and now let's try to find some midfielders. See if we can find any better deals. Let's try CDM. There's a 62 rated for 450. Let's try CMs. So you see here 350. So we're getting a little bit better on our deals. Now with this one, so that's Sudamericana, and we can buy for 350. I think that would be perfect. We'll pop him out here. Are there any cams? And we'll just, like I said, just kind of keep building it out this way. There's a 56 rated for 200. We do need a little bit of rating, but one thing that is really good to keep in mind now, the gold Sudamericana cards are really cheap, so it'll be easy for us to throw one gold out there if we need to, just to bump up the rating. I don't know if there's another cam. Maybe we'll just go ahead and buy this one. 200 coins. You can't go wrong buying a card for 200 coins. I guess let me just check my club real quick, make sure I'm not missing anything. There's a 73 rated goalkeeper. I didn't mean to do that for sure. And then here's one or anything else. We already have a right back too. So, I've got some things in the club already. I just didn't want to buy duplicates basically. So let's just put these down here for now. And we'll put this one out here. We've got him already. Might as well use him. And you can see how this is linking. You see the Sudamericana ones. We've got the green links. We have one Venezuelan from the Chilean First Division that's only got a regular link. So let's just see if can we find one more Venezuelan striker just to top this off. So what did we have? That's the one we already have. So, there may not even be another Venezuelan striker. So we might have to find one from a different Sudamericana league. Oh, there's one. Okay, let's just buy this one. That'll make it easy. We're still not spending a ton of coins. So there we go. We've got this nicely linked up. Now what we need to do is look for center backs. Let's see if we can find any center backs at any decent bargain. Then we'll go Venezuelan center backs for 650. And then here's where you may need to pay a little bit more. It may be more like 800 to 1200 coins. But, that's just kind of the name of the game. And like I said, when you're looking, you kind of want to just make sure to try to buy some when you can. Find them as cheap as possible. So there's one for 850. We'll go ahead and buy that one. That'll make it easy. And are there any others? And like I said, what would be nice if you could search for special, but you see there special, nothing comes up. So it doesn't treat these as special. For whatever reason, when you search in your club, they're treated as special. So if you search special Venezuela, you get these cards. But when you search on the transfer market, you don't. So that's part of what makes this really, really weird. I don't understand where that's coming from or why that works and why they haven't fixed it yet. So it's been that way since it was released. So it's really frustrating that they haven't fixed that yet. But, that's just part of it. All right, so I didn't see another Venezuelan. Let's go ahead and try a different country. Let's try Ecuador because we have a lot of Sudamericana League. So if we could find an Ecuadorian one, likely to be that. Let's try, try Peru for center backs. Nothing there. So again, you're just kind of searching, trying to find that one. And you get used to, which countries are the ones that have more of them. So can we find any here? We're a little bit off. Let's just go ahead and bump it on up to like 1100. See if we can find one. Find something that's going to work for us. And I think, well, there's one right there. And that's Sudamericana. I'm paying a little bit more than I like to. But, it's not like grossly out of the realm of reality. But you see there, this is a Paraguayan center back. But he's still linking up because these are Sudamericana links around him. So we have from Venezuela, but they're all Sudamericana is the league. So that's why that is still linking up. So let's see if we can find another one that's going to link up. So center back, or let's see, what's another one we could try? Does Bolivia have any center backs? So, let's just check them out. I didn't mean to do right back. So they've got a Libertadores one, but we need a Sudamericana. Let's see what they have for right backs. Do they have... Oh, I saw one. So there's a right back, Sudamericana right back for around 1100, 950. It's a little bit better. Let's try to change this down just a little, see if we can find anything any bit better of a deal. It's mostly Libertadores there, not to Sudamericana. If we need to pay that, or actually, we had one in our team already. Let's use this one. That will make that better. Let's do that. Okay, that actually links up much better. So let's do that. We already had one on our team. We have this goalkeeper who's Venezuelan, but you can see here's where it gets a little tricky. We have this Paraguayan center back. We have this Venezuelan goalkeeper who links here, but he's from Colombia, the Colombian first division. So it makes it a little bit harder to link some of this stuff. Let's see if we can find one more Venezuelan, or we'll try Bolivia against center back. Just kind of looking to see what we can find. Try 1,200 coins. Okay, so Bolivia's not working too good. Did we try Ecuador on center backs? So there's one for 1,200. There's a better rated one for 1,200. Let's see if we can find anything better. I may just buy that one just to be done with it. So we can buy this one here. Pop him in the team. So we've got a Sudamericana link from Ecuador. And so I think we're linking in pretty nicely. You may also want to check for teams, because sometimes you'll see a lot of the same teams that will link in as well. And then what we need is a left back, but we need a left back. We need a Sudamericana left back, and we may need to change them to a left wing back. So we may have to do a position modifier to see what we have here. So again, we're just going to go through the leagues again, see what we can find. There's one right there. Oh, that's in my club. Okay, well, that's fine. We'll pop him out there. Will that work? Okay, so that should work. But you see here, we're a little bit off chemistry, so we're going to have to do a little bit better. What we need, and I think what will do it completely, what we just need is a Sudamericana goalkeeper. So if we just look for a Sudamericana goalkeeper, do we have one in the team? Special, low to high. Do we have one in the team? This one, Sudamericana. Perfect. And then there we go. There we have it complete now. And I don't know if that got confusing. If you have any questions, leave me a comment down below. If you're new here, make sure to subscribe. But, let's just kind of go through what we did. We paid 500 coins, 600 coins, so we're at 1,100, 1,450. This one was one we had packed, 1,650. Now we're up to what, 2,400. 3,700, 4,800, was that 4,800, 5,650, 5,850, and so right around 6,000 coins we paid to complete this, and that was starting basically from scratch. I know we had a couple cards that we used from our club, but if you do that bronze pack method, you're gonna have lots of cards in your team already. And you see here, our highest rated one is 66. We have 3 66 rated, we have a 56 rated, and we still easily hit that 62 rating. So, and you only needed a 63 rating for this team. So this one is done and dusted. We're done with this part. Just submit it. We get a small Prime Silver Players Pack, I think. And so submit this. Now we've got this whole one done, and we can pick this 90 rated Team of the Season card. We do have this one duplicate. I'll just go ahead and I'll put him up on the transfer list. We'll use him. And so we go through this, and we will just take the 90 rated option. Come on, EA, give me my options here. So we'll take this Romero. He's a 90 rated card. He is a 5-star weak foot. I was actually looking at his stats when he came out. He is medium-low work rate, which is the same as Messi, but I doubt he'll play like Messi in game. He's just off on several key stats, but you could probably have some fun with him if you wanted to play him for a little while too. But we'll bring this 90 rated into our team. We basically have created 50,000 coins worth of value into our club, and we are done with that. And then if you look here, we might have to update this one a second. Didn't mean to go to the SBCs, but if you look here at our concept squad, and I'll show you one other tips or trick. One second. Let me just remove him, because sometimes it's hard to add. But now we have this striker. Sometimes it just doesn't add up there. So now we have one part of this, and what I'll do, I'm going to keep on grinding it every day. I'm going to keep working on it. We're going to get more and more and more packs. And now what we have 8 packs to open. Let's see what we got out of this. We didn't spend a ton of coins. If you pack any 84s, 85s out of some of the better, packs where you do get gold players, they are worth so much right now. If we get some more of the silver players to make the next SBC come down, all of this saves coins. All of this is grinding the game. So now's when we get to reap in our rewards. Can we get any of the epic silver players? Can we get any of the epic silver players? Bring us something good. So we got here, nothing that great. Colombian First Division. Will he sell for anything? I kind of doubt it. So not a lot in this pack. We do get a contract, which will sell for sure. Can put that on the market. A couple fitnesses. This shooting will sell. All of the silver trainers do sell. You know, we'll put it out there for $250. You know, get that sold. I hold on to my kits for whatever reason. And, you know, not a great pack, but, you know, these silver cards we can use in other SBCs, especially like marquee matchups time. So nothing great from that pack. You know, just keep moving on. And that was the worst of the packs. That was just a regular silver pack. Now we're on to a jumbo silver pack. So, you know, you just keep getting more and more stuff into the team. And you usually get lots of trainers. So there's a Libertadores card, which will come in really handy. There is a prize right there, a La Liga card from Osasuna. And, you know, not crazy expensive, I guess. But, you know, this is one we can either use in the La Liga one, or I'm going to put them out there for 1,200 coins. I'm going to try to build. What I usually try to do, unless it's something that's really rare, I will just sell it and focus on what I'm working on. And right now what I'm working on is Libertadores and Sudamericana. So I want to get some coins back into my team. Now if I got something like a Norwich center back, and you know, I'm only like 2 parts left of finishing the Premier League SBC, and Norwich is one of those holdups. So you know, if I got something like that, I would hold on to that. But the other ones I'm going to try to sell that we get a value. And this is perfect right here. We got a Libertadores player from the Chilean First Division, so we'll go in handy for one of these. Quick sell on these. We can sell these contracts for 200 coins, no problem. And what else are we going to do? So player fitness we hold on to. The healings don't really sell. Goalkeeper trainings do not sell. This passing one will sell for 200. You know, and again, you may have to relist a couple times, but that's just part of it. 750 coins. All of it is nice, and then we just have this duplicate here. I'm just going to quick sell him. The reason I don't quick sell bronzes is because those quick sell for like 30 coins, or maybe, I think even less than that. I think the non-rare bronzes quick sell for even less than that. So you're not getting hardly anything back. When you can sell one for 200, you're getting a lot back. This silver I could maybe sell for 200, but I can quick sell him for 100 coins, and you know, then he's not taking up room on my transfer list, and I'm getting back most of the value already. Jumbo premium silver pack. So, you know, like I said, we're just going to keep working our way up through these packs, seeing what we get. And again, this is just the grind of the game, working yourself through it. But if you do it, you can get one. And here's another prize. We have a Serie A player. So that's perfect. We have a championship player. We have a Liga NOS player. So we have lots of options for cards that could be worth a decent bit. So you see right here, here's a silver card. We're going to sell him. I'm pretty sure I've already finished that portion of it. We'll put him out there for 4,000 coins. That's 4,000 coins back into the bank. And remember that one part we just completed that we did basically from scratch cost us right around 6,000 coins. That one card there basically paid for that section. And then we have this one from the championship. You know, not worth a crazy amount by any means, but still 700 more coins back into the club. That's great. And then we had this Liga NOS keeper, you know, that could be 200, could be 10,000. You know, you just never know on some of these. I haven't really completed Liga NOS much, or done much with that one, so I'm not familiar with what's going for a lot. This one, you know, I'll put out there for 1,000. You don't have to be the lowest price on silver and bronzes like you kind of have to be on golds. There's an Uruguayan manager. He maybe was worth something once Suarez was first out, but I doubt he is now. I'm going to keep him in my club. If they comes out with like a new, like end of an era Edison Cavani or something like that, he could be worth something. So we'll hold on to that one. Doesn't hurt anything to put him in the team. There's a squad fitness. That's always welcome. Always comes in handy. Never can have enough of those. healing. These goalkeeper trainings just do not sell. The player training, all attributes can sell for a few hundred coins. I see there's 700 coins, so that's great. I never use those. I'll put it out there for 800 bin, send the rest into the team, and we're rolling. That was a really good pack right there. Silver players pack, so this is going to be 12 silver players. So, you're getting lots of value back. Even though you're not going to pack that headliner's Neymar, you're still getting lots and lots of value back. Getting lots and lots of stuff back into the club. And there's a Sudamericana card in Argentina. The easiest ones to do, and I maybe didn't stress this enough, is from the Argentina First Division, the Superliga Argentina. So those are the easiest. So those are always great. These right here, what I do, any duplicates I have, I just pop them up top. This guy from the German Third Division is not likely to sell. So all right, so now we have Saudi League. So one thing you want to do, make sure you know which leagues have SBCs. So then you know which cards that you can kind of look for to sell. This one I think will easily go for about 800. So we'll sell him. That's money back into the team. Liga NOS card, again, could be, I was going to say could be 200, could be 10,000. Looks like he's on the bottom end. We'll do him for 600. Anything else? Not a lot in this pack, but we did get 2 Sudamericana Argentina keepers. Those always come in handy, so we'll send those. Be done with that one. Keep moving on. Small Prime Silver Players pack. Once we're done with this one, then we will have some packs to open that could have that headliner's Neymar. So you still do get some packs, and one I had already completed was that Argentina one where you get that premium gold players pack. And here we go again, a Serie A player. I saw a Chinese Super League Liga play. I saw an Eredivisie card. So here's another one. We can sell this one for about 1,800 coins. That's great. Put that back into the bank. Championship. So this one's not going for quite as much. Probably more like in the 850 range. Somewhere in there, we've got an Eredivisie player. This is another one. Could be 200, could be 10,000. Probably more in this neighborhood, something like that. And then we had a Chinese Super League. Again, another one. Could be 200, could be 10,000. Again, kind of on the lower end. That one on 350. I feel like he'd go for more than that. Let's put him out there for 500. That should be fine. Send the rest into the club. We're almost out of transfer list space. Let me go see if I can clear a little bit of room on the transfer list. We have sold several things already. So, yeah, it's like we saw that the 4,000 coin center back. We sold this one. So, we're selling our cards. Perfect. And I have a lot of cards I could get rid of. I store a lot in my transfer list. But that cleared up enough room to hopefully get through the rest of these packs. So now we're getting into ones where we will get some gold players, and again, have that chance for that Neymar. I've said this story many times. Lots of you have watched me for a while. I packed Sergio Aguero Team of the Season out of a gold players pack. So you never know what you're going to get out of these packs. So, even though it's like just a small Electrum players pack, you could get something epic out of those. So here we have a La Liga duplicate. He's... you kind of get excited at first. If we got 1,000 coins for him, I'm happy. And this one, Hellas Verona striker, that is a pull. We actually packed this one a couple days ago. So this card is, see that one out there worth, I think he's worth even more than that. I'm going to put him out there for 4,000 coins. He's not going to sell right now, but maybe next time I relist him, it's going to shuffle through a little bit. So that is amazing. That's another great pull. And I'll just hold on to the golds for now. That's fine. Another small Electrum Players Pack. Another opportunity for headliners Neymar. And that's the thing, you go through these, and then maybe you make 5,000 coins, 1,000 coins, lose 1,000 coins, but then you make one where you pull something epic, and then you've made it to pay for the next 20 of them. So you're going to pack something crazy eventually if you go through enough packs. So what do we have here? Turkish Super League, and then I saw a Villa card, which is really nice. So probably, let me just look at this one more time. Probably in that, we'll put him out there for 1,000. I think he will sell. And then we had this Villa card. What is he going for? Villa's a little bit pricey. Tempted. I don't know if I finished Villa. I think I did finish Villa. So I think I'm only left with Norwich and Sheffield United. So I will go ahead and sell this one for 2,400. And again, that is great. 2,400 coins from a silver. And one more pack, a mixed players pack. Again, not likely, but still an opportunity for headliners Neymar, shapeshifters Messi. So not going to be anything epic, but again, Berardi, that I packed him out of one of my team of the season guaranteed packs, so not a big fan of Berardi. But did we get any silvers or bronzes? Saudi League, a championship one. Is this one worth anything? 400 coins. I will sell it for 300. That's something that's a little bit better than quick selling. I'll quick sell that one. Is this Saudi League player worth anything? A few hundred coins, looks like. I did see a couple 200. We'll just sell them for 200. 200 for a bronze, I'm happy with. But anyways, boys, I know this was a longer video, but I just kind of wanted to go over the process of how you can craft one of these. You can craft one of these Prime Icon SBC guaranteed Prime Icon SBCs for free if you just grind the game a little bit. And again, try not to think of it as like, I've got to get all of this done in one day. Maybe play a game and then try to get one segment done. And then if you wanted to play another game, or, when you're on the couch or you're out somewhere and, you're not doing anything, just get on your companion app. Try to snipe some Sudamericana players for 200 coins. Try to snipe some Libertadores players, because the ones that are going to be pricier are like your center backs generally. Don't buy a lot of the right wings and left wings. Those will be very, very cheap, but you don't need those for a ton of SBCs, and you can always buy them for like 200 coins. So don't worry so much about them, filter by position. But anyways, boys, we're going to wrap up the video. Thank you so much for watching. If you're new here, make sure to subscribe. If you love the video, give me a big thumbs up. Please make sure to follow me on Twitter. Follow me everywhere, but I'll see you guys soon. Bye.